Now, I know I said I don't like Tupac, and I don't, because he's one of those guys who, he was kind of smart, but he was easily impressionable. Very impressionable guy. And he let people lead him astray. He was a follower. And that's what happens with a lot of blacks. They have intelligence, but they'll hold back their intelligence to fit in. Like that Freddie E guy who was studying Japanese, who was on his way in, and he started listening to dumbass ding-dongs who ain't going nowhere, and he just stopped. And what he was doing was getting him some success. He had that natural drive, but he just had some like emotional problems. But the fact remains, bad influences from the ding-dong will lead you down a fucked up road, and that's what happened to Tupac. If Tupac hadn't kicked that Crip in the face, he'd still be alive, making movies with Steven Seagal and shit. Probably be getting Grammys and shit right now, and all you guys would be like, Tupac sucks, and he's Illuminati. He's an Illuminati ass nigga, dog. That nigga's a bitch. That's what you guys would say. And the thing about Tupac is, a lot of people, they talk about the rose at the garden and all this shit. That was what my Tupac video was originally going to be about. And I forgot, so I just started talking shit because somebody pissed me off. But, you know, a lot of people talk about Rose in the Garden and all this bullshit. Here's the real deal. A lot of people like Tupac because of Hit 'Em Up. That was like the only reason they liked him. They liked that song, Hit 'Em Up. Because black people were itching for a feud ever since Dr. Dre and Eazy-E. They were feeding for another feud. And that was the one that delivered. That was the feud that delivered. Holy shit, they really fixed this park up since I've been here. Remember, this house had fucking asbestos in it. Me and Mr. Rio used to go out to that park, man. We was youngsters. Get the full deal going. It's fun times. Fun times. What I mean, oh man. I wonder if people can drive up here. We're gonna find out. Because I don't give a shit. Where the fuck I want. But yeah, man, a lot of people like to hit them up. And to make sure they don't look hella ignorant, they'd say shit like, oh man, Rose at the Garden and Dear Mama were so inspirational. But if you listen to them, you get in the car with these ding-dongs, they'll play the my position as a rider, nigga. That's what they were playing all day. My position as a rider, non-stop. Just bumping that shit. Hella loud, throwing up gang signs, being a douche. Because that's what they really like. And there ain't nothing wrong, that's what you like, but don't front. Don't act like you're some intellectual and that's why you like Tupac. Talk about, I like poetry and shit. You like the thugism. And he was about being a thug and he didn't want to look like a hypocrite, so he started making up all these fake ass acronyms. You niggas do the same shit. Making these fake ass acronyms and acting like you're not fucking down with this nigga being a G and a thug and shit. That shit is annoying. A lot of people just want to be hard and try to be intimidating to make up for their lack of personality, depth, and substance. That's all it is. Just like the false dichotomy of black versus nigger. People are just full of falsehoods. And whenever somebody points this shit out, somebody gets mad. They don't want nobody pointing out their idiosyncrasies. Hey, you can't judge me, only God can judge. I can judge you all goddamn day. Especially when you're talking a mountain of shit. And then you get mad because somebody calls you on your mountain of shit. I've never been up here before. At least around here. I don't remember. It's a big ass park. People like mountains of shit. Then you call them on their bullshit and they get mad. Because they know that the whole time they're full of crap. And the thing about Tupac, there's one thing I agreed with him on. Tupac said some shit about the Illuminati when he went to prison. People need to watch this video and actually understand what the fuck he was saying. He was saying, these people talk about how there's the fucking symbols on the dollar, and the eagle means this, and the pyramid means that, and blah, blah, blah. Ignoring the fact that the country's ruled by the financial sector, the CIA, derivatives gamblers, which is in the financial sector, and the politicians are their puppets. A lot of those people come from these sectors. And then, of course, you got countries like Saudi Arabia, Israel, the United Kingdom. All these people have huge sway over American policy. And the thing is, you don't want to address these people because that would take effort. You could put your ass on the line. And so people would hide behind, oh, the Illuminati, and they're secret, they're a secretive group. See, look at that. There's a white guy with an adopted black kid. It's a secretive group, and they're trying to get us, and blah, blah, blah. So they don't have to go after the real people that are doing it. Like that Twitter hack. That whole thing was so that you could buy up stock. That was a stock scam. I bet you. Research the stocks that plummeted. I bet you all those stocks got bought up, bottom dollar, super cheap. What the hell is this guy waiting for? What's going on here? Why is everybody waiting? Why am I waiting? Who's waiting? I don't know. Fuck this, I'm going. Oh, this guy's doing. These people are out here. They bought all that stock for cheap. They drove down the stocks on purpose so that they could buy them for pennies on the dollar and then cash out later when they go back up. That's what happened. They did that shit on purpose. I don't give a fuck. That's what happened. That's what the fuck happened. But anyway, that sounds like a conspiracy. I don't want to go there. Basically, he was saying all this shit about people who were focused on the dollar, but they weren't getting any dollars. They weren't accumulating any fucking wealth. They were basically just living in abject poverty, and their lives are sucking. And they're in prison, in and out of prison, in and out of prison, in and out of prison. They're not going anywhere in life. But they're so focused on the back of the dollar, what's going on there. And so he said, since they're doing that, and he's seeing these black people's lives suck, and they're focusing on dumbass conspiracies that are basically put out there by a lot of white supremacists, a lot of anti-black groups, a lot of elite blacks who just really hate the pros of the black race. They're put out by these guys to distract you and keep you in a state of civility. Keep you abject and stupid. They keep you from getting wealth and political power. Because there's real power, there's fake power. Political, social, economic, physical power, military power. That's power. Anything else is bullshit. If you just have political power, you can manipulate the others. Financial power. That's real stuff. All this, I have a dream affirmative action shit. That ain't cutting the mustard, Jack and Daddies. That ain't cutting the mustard. So basically, he wanted to kill all that. He was saying he's killing the Illuminati. He didn't mean the actual fucking concept of the Illuminati. He said he's killing the bullshit that's behind the Illuminati. He wants you to stop focusing on stupid shit like the Illuminati. Jay-Z is not the Illuminati. He's a smart businessman, and you need to take his fucking advice. He's got control of his entire catalog, as well as the dipshits, as well as Benny Siegel and all those guys. He controls it. He gets all the royalties from every song that he ever made, or that was ever produced on Rockefeller. He gets that money. Because he was the CEO of Def Jam. Suge Knight never became the CEO of Interscope. That was huge. That's what you need to do. Those are real moves. Those are the kind of moves you need to make. Instead of reading the 48 Laws of Power and then trying to sell CDs on the fucking corner, that's the kind of stuff you need to do. And here's the deal, side note, if you want to be a rapper, if you want to be a rocker, you got to do shows for free and rock the house to get people to want you to come in and pay you. You might even have to pay them the first time, because guess what? I don't know who the fuck you are. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? You might suck ass. I don't want to buy your shitty ass CD. Who are you? You're nobody. You're nothing. You're nothing. I've never heard of your album. I don't know who you are. I don't know what it sounds like. And I don't know what you look like in a live show. But guess what? If you just come in and do a couple fucking shows, and you can bring in a bunch of bitches, who will bring in a bunch of dudes trying to fuck the bitches and to buy a bunch of alcohol, I'll make a fuckload of money. And if I can do that, then I'll call you back and bring you to more shows. Then you start making 5-6 G's a show. Then you start becoming a rapper. Then you start moving your CDs. But then you'll come to realize that people make money by doing shows. DJ DMD hasn't sold a record in a long ass time, but he makes a fuck ton of money making beats and doing shows for the one damn album he made. He makes a fuckload of money doing that shit. In the Bay Area, they release like 8 million albums. Half those niggas go triple plastic. They're good albums too. I love Bay Area music, don't get me wrong. They go like triple plastic, maybe once or twice they'll go gold, but they do shows, because shows are what matter. And they make fuck tons of money and live really nice, because they do a fuckload of shows all over the country, all over the world. Because that's what people want to see, and that's how they make their money. So stop trying to get a fucking deal where you end up broke when you die because you're working for the Jew. Get off your fucking ass and do shows. Listen to Jay-Z, listen to Too Short, listen to Master P. What the fuck? See what I was talking about with these goddamn Volvo drivers? Honda drivers and Seattle drivers, they fucking suck. They fucking suck. There's enough space to get around this guy, and this guy's just going really fucking slow. Like a fucking ass. He's just gonna sit there. He's gonna wait. He's probably gonna wait for the truck. Oh, I'm surprised. I'm physically surprised. But anyway, not to dwell on such paltry actions here, you know? See, I don't even have to speed out. I just drive right past them. I don't understand these people. They have like no spatial discernment. It's weird. But yeah, basically, people are just stupid. They get dumber and dumber every day. Their self-esteem gets lower and lower. They're basically just fucking retarded. Just like the whole society is becoming more and more retarded, more stupid. They're subjugating you and chipping away at your very humanity. Making you into mindless drones who just want to work shitty jobs for no money, no benefits, no reason to work there, no pension. You just get old and die with nothing. And then bring in the next round of morons. That's what they're trying to do. UK, America, they want that old feudal system back, where the sheriff comes in and collects the taxes and you're just a fucking slave. They can't wait to get back to that. That's what these jackanapes want. So, there are ways to prevent this stuff, man. It ain't voting. You might have to get armed. You might have to strap up, ride. You might have to do that. Get out here and get your own politicians. And let me touch on something else. Touch on the beaters for a minute. Beaters, here's the deal with you guys. This immigration reform shit is bullshit. And the Mexican movement, I have no problem with that, but I'm just going to tell you this. And this needs to happen in Nigeria too. So this is for Nigeria, and this is for Mexico. Get these fucking scumbags out of office and take back the government. You got to do what Evo Morales did. You got to do what Chavez did. Mexico's the key to you guys, man. If you could get Mexico on the same page as Bolivia, in the hands of the natives, you will be free. Latin America will be fucking free, man. That will cause an avalanche of anti-Angloism in Latin America. You niggas will be free. They almost did it. Remember a couple years ago before Vicente? They almost did. They were fucking razor thin close. They shut that dude down, man. They were close. They were damn close. And once that happens, America's going to have to scramble. And if Nigeria could get out from under the thumb of the Gambari cabal, because Goodluck Jonathan's clearly a goddamn pawn. I mean, amnesty for Boko Haram, I fucking kicked the goddamn TV over. What the fuck? Is America gonna give fucking amnesty to Al Qaeda, even though America funds Al Qaeda? Hell no. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. And I want you to know something, Jackie Daddies. Boko Haram is funded by the Saudis. And the Saudis made the Gambari their bitch a long time ago. A lot of people don't know that. And the Saudis are the UK's bitch, and America are the Saudis' bitch. Even though America went and threatened the Saudis back in the 70s or 60s. And that's why they're playing along. I'm just going to go, because I don't care. And so, yeah, this is where we're at, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, man. Mexico, if you guys can do that, you know how much fucking power you'll instantly amass in America? You'll instantly, all the people that are here would have a fist fuck full of power like the Jews. And you'd be right next door. You take your country back, you got the white man by the balls. You know those maps you all be making of this is our land? Instantly. Like that. You take Latin America, you got America back. You got your country back. You got a lot of political clout. You got a lot of military clout. You can get yourself some nukes, and it's over. You're taking over your country. You got your land back. You're free. You got to take Mexico. That's your strategic angle. Once we take fucking Nigeria back from the House of Cabal, all the Western African countries will fall in line, because Ghana's getting there, but there's a couple of stalwarts out there. There's a couple of holdouts that are holding things up. We need another Fashola in Nigeria for the presidency. We almost did it with Abiodun, but the Gambari have the white man behind them. They've always been the white man's bitch. They always will be. And Islam is a fucking disease. But I don't want to go there. I don't want to get angry. You know, you know what? I mean, that's just where we're at. That's where the black race is right now. American blacks, you gotta get rid of the Afrocentrics, and you gotta get rid of the poverty pimps. Cause all the real niggas out here, they know. And people are trying to make it like, oh, you hate black people. I hate Afrocentrics. Every normal black person knows what I'm talking about. You all know what I'm talking about, man. These niggas don't like being black, and that's why they're playing the role. That's why they're lying and kicking. That's why they're overcompensating. They're the chick with the booty shorts and the fucking bikini and no man at the club. They're fucking bastard stepchildren, black sheep, ugly ducklings. But they ain't turning into no beautiful swans. They're turning into some goddamn pigeons. Some nice ass wigs. But I mean, you know, here's the deal. Until these problems are actually addressed, you're always going to suffer. As long as the white trash thinks that the Zog is out to get them, and they're not pointing to the Anglo elite, and they think that the rich people party, aka the Republican Party, is the white people party, they're going to suffer. As long as you kowtow to the supremacy of the the Democratic Party, the black man's going to suffer. And as long as the Mexicans allow the Democrats and the colonialists of Mexico to run their lives, they're going to be under the boot of the Anglo forever. And Latin America and the rest of the natives ain't never going to be free. Because they're trying to take Evo back out. They were trying to take out Maduro. They're trying to reverse anything that's out here. I mean, Kirchner's basically an Italian, but you see what they're doing to her because she got from under America for a little bit. She didn't go back under the dollar. And all politics aside, it's about freedom. It's about if you control your country, then you can control where your country's headed. Once you're able to do this, you'll see how much better your lives can be. When you're in control and you create policies and political systems that work for the dynamics of your individual countries. Instead of this neoliberal one-size-fits-all globalist bullshit that basically benefits the Anglo elite, the Zog, the Jews in Israel, and the Saudis, and the UK. That's it, because that's all it's benefiting. It ain't even benefiting France. France is fucked. France is doing America's dirty work in Africa. That's all that is. But yeah, whatever, you know, that's basically the end of this rant. So I'm out. Bitch.